Hi and hello everyone. Welcome back to Wise Choice Hub. Today we are going to learn the remaining parts of speech: pronoun, preposition, conjunction and interjection. The next part of speech is pronouns. What are pronouns? Words used instead of a noun. Every now and then we cannot keep repeating the name of a person, place, animal or a thing. So we replace them with such words like I, you, we, he, she, it, him, his, her, them, they, me, us and so on. Now I give you a few examples here. Sunil is a policeman. Sunil wears uniform. Can you see Sunil's name repeated twice? Now we use the pronoun and see how can we make a sentence. Sunil is a policeman. He wears uniform. Right? I can give the similar example. Anita is a doctor. Anita has her own clinic. Now, how can I say that in a form of a pronoun? Anita is a doctor. She has her own clinic. Let's read the next sentence. This is Reena's book. She bought it last week. Now, instead of Reena, what is the pronoun that I use there? It is she. She replaces Reena and book replaces it. This is Reena's book. She bought it last week. So she stands for Reena and it stands for book. Let's learn the next part of speech, preposition. It is a word used to show a relationship between a noun and a pronoun in a sentence. Example, he goes to college. He is a pronoun. And college is a noun. Which is the word that shows the relation between a noun and a pronoun there? It is the word to. And always remember, prepositions are short words, are small words. And also, prepositions act to connect people, objects, time and location. Let's see the few prepositions here. In, on, at, under, in front of, behind, beside, among, above, since, into, upon, till and so on. Now look at few examples here. The cow is grazing in the field. The cow and field are the nouns. And where is the cow grazing? In the field. So, in is the preposition. Children, without the preposition, can you read the sentence now? The cow is grazing the field. Will it make a complete sense? Does it give a complete sense? No. Sometimes, without the preposition, there is no meaning in a sentence. Remember that prepositions play a very important role in completing a sentence. The next example. The tiger is sleeping under a tree. Tiger and tree are the nouns. And what it is showing, the relation here between the noun here? It is under, and under will represent the location. It is telling you where the tiger is sleeping. Under is the location. Now look at the next picture. He was here till 8 o'clock. He is a pronoun. Clock is a noun. Now it is going to show you the relation between a noun and a pronoun. It is telling you something. What is that? It is telling you that he was here till 8 o'clock. That till is telling you the time. It is telling you the time. Till. So till is the preposition. Let's learn the next part of speech, conjunction. It is a word used to connect words, sentences or clauses. Here are some of the conjunctions: but, and, yet, or, because, nor, although, since, unless, while, whereas, if, etc. These are the conjunctions that we use to connect two words or two sentences, or even it may be a clause. Look at the few examples here. Do you speak English or do you speak French? Do you speak English is one sentence and do you speak French is another sentence. Which is the word that is connecting these two sentences? That is the word or. Or is the conjunction. And children, or shows an option or a choice in a sentence. Let's look at another example. They found the boy, but he was very weak. They found the boy is one sentence. He was very weak is another sentence. Which is the word that is joining these two sentences and giving you the information about the boy? It is the word but. So but is used to show contrast. Next example. I like dogs and cats. I like dogs and cats. So the word and is a conjunction and it is used to show addition in two words. Next sentence. He did not go to office because it was raining heavily. He did not go to office. Why? Because it was raining heavily. So here because is the conjunction and it is having a reason. Because stands for a reason. He did not go to office and there is a reason because it was raining heavily. So because is the conjunction. Let's learn the eighth part of speech, interjection. They are the words that shows emotion, surprise or emphasis. That means a special stress of voice on a particular words. Example. Oh! Wow! Hurrah! Alas! Ouch! Oops! Aha! And so on. Let's look at the few examples here. Ouch! I hurt my hand. Ouch is the interjection. Hello, Nitin. How are you? Hello is the interjection. Hurrah! We won the match. Hurrah is the interjection. All these three sentences, you can notice there is a sort of expression. Either surprise or emphasis or emotion or feelings. Here is an exercise for you. Now pick out the different part of speech in the given sentences. Here we go. video. Now is the time to press the like button, share the link with your near and dear ones, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest notification by pressing the bell icon.